Y'all still there? I have been gone for so long, but I'm back. I promise y'all I'm back for real. And so I want to say welcome and welcome back to this channel, the Jan Immigrant Studio channel on YouTube, where we encourage boldness, creativity, and awareness of the voice. So like I said, I've been gone for a long time, but I had a lot of great things happening. I went to London this past August, so I was ready for that. I went to Seattle in May. I may have done a video since then, I'm not sure. But yeah, I went to Seattle in May. I went to Philadelphia in May. I've been busy music directing many musicals in my city and around my area. So it's been really great. You know, life has been really great. I'm grateful to God for it. But I am back, and I know I've been neglecting my YouTube channel. But since the last time we got together, we have grew over 100 subscribers. Probably like close to 150, 120. Last time I made a video, we were right at 300. We're a little bit past 400 now, maybe like 420. So welcome all of you new people. Welcome old heads. Welcome all of you. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm so glad you guys are gonna be a part of this journey with me. So enough of me talking about my life and stuff like that. Life is good. God is good. Boom. So let's get started on a new analysis video. So for today's analysis, I want to talk about somebody who is really good. I've been a fan of hers for years. She's a well-known Broadway star, a well-known screen star, a well-known singing star. She does it all. Her name is Cynthia Erivo, and I am super excited to analyze her. I've always enjoyed her voice. And I'm going to tell you why while we talk about her for a second. But the video I'm going to do is actually her doing a song association game with Terrell. Shout outs to you. You do wonderful videos, great singing. So I just wanted to analyze them, and hopefully I can be a part one day, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, so without further ado, let's get started on Cynthia Erivo's song association game.
You want all my love and my devotion. You want my love and soul right on the line. I have no doubt that I could love you forever. The only trouble is you really don't have the time. You'll have one night only. Come on, big baby, come on. One night only, then you have to run. Oh, one night only, that's all you have to spare. One night only.
Woo! She is good, y'all. She is so good. And I'm gonna tell you why she's good. I'm gonna tell you why. So let's go back and analyze this a little bit. I have a lot of things I want to say about this video. I have another video lined up of hers, but this may be enough to talk about, so let's dive in.
You want all my love and my devotion.
So, first, you want all my love and my devotion. She is playing around with the acoustics of vowels, and she does it so well. I always tell my clients, if you want to do something, make it intentional. If you want to chew your vowels, if that's an intentional thing you want to do artistically or aesthetically, do it. Now, if you can't get out of that, or if you got to keep doing it, you know how to not do it, that's when it becomes a problem. But if you're intentionally kind of chewing your vowels or migrating your vowels, have at it. And she does it so well. It's almost like she keeps a little bit of space right back here, kind of where the molars are. She keeps like a space right there. It's almost like the whole time she sings, she keeps that space. But it makes it sound almost warm, but bright. And that's like oxymoron in the voice world. So a little bit. But if you can understand what I'm saying, yeah. That's what she does. It's really good. Devotion. The consonant N is a voice consonant. Voice consonants are consonants that take the voice to produce. So like B, D, G. Those are voice consonants. Unvoiced is like K, F, Sh. Okay? So anyway, N is a voice nasal consonant. So you can sing through these consonants to do stuff with your voice. And that's what she's doing. My devotion. She went to the N, and it sounded so good. It kind of just gave a little silky layer to what she was doing. Let's keep going.
You want my love and soul right on the line.
She uses a little tongue action there too. Right on the line. It's a very faint, but it's it's a little tongue going back and kind of coming back forth on that right, on the line. Yeah, that was really good. Let's keep going.
I have no doubt that I could love you.
I have no doubt that it's almost like she kind of thought about chimes. That I can love you. You know, that I can love you. That's one way to do it. It's not a bad way, but she stayed more on the first part of a diphthong. I'm gonna give you a lot of words today. But a diphthong is basically two vowels in one word next to each other. So like the word like day, I, day, I, you know, things like that. So I have no doubt that I can love you. That's what the word is. But she said that I can love you forever. I tell my clients to do that too sometimes, depending on the songs. Sometimes Negro spirituals can have that in there, or more like pop songs, whatever the case may be. But those words, you can use the vowels to your advantage. So she's using those vowels to kind of shape it the way she wants it, to keep that space. That was really good. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, keep going.
Forever.
Instead of forever, forever. She sung through her teeth. Forever, forever, the only truth. We didn't go that far yet, sorry. Forever. So you say instead of forever or forever. For this song, I would never say forever on that part. I would say forever because Effie, that's what she would do. Effie wouldn't do forever. No. I mean, she could, but yeah. Forever. Let's keep going.
The only trouble is you really don't have the time. You'll have one night only. One night only. Come on, big baby, come on.
Yeah, wow. Her belt is so pure. And she's not out of range. She's not reaching. She's not doing any of that. She's just singing. She's just flat foot singing. And you can tell she's using her body for support because she's not reaching here, anything like that. She may be leaning forward a little bit, but she's not reaching, you know, anything like that. She's really cluing into her technique and she knows what she's doing. Let's keep going.
One night only, then you have to run. Oh!
You hear that squall? Right there. I ain't gonna try to do it right now. But she had a little squall on her. One night only. Right there. She on that higher part. She had a little squall there. Yeah. If you want to squall, squall. Now, if you can't do nothing else but squall, and you can't get out of that, that's when it comes to issue. I always tell people, if you're intentional about what you want to do it. Have at it. Have fun. You live once. But if you cannot come out of that habit or you keep that distortion in there or it won't go away, that's when it's a problem. So you got to be mindful of how you use your voice in that way. But she sprinkled the squall on there. You can have different degrees of squall. You don't have to go right into full constricted squall. You can just sprinkle a little bit. So it's kind of just a little constricted, but it's still healthy, you know? It's still there. It's not like it's hurting you, you know? I love how she did that. And honestly, Terrell, I'd have been crying too. I mean, you can feel what she's singing. You can feel it. She's not doing any, you know, a whole bunch of riffs and runs. She's really singing to melody line for the most part. But you can really feel what she's singing. That's why people are gravitating to her, because she's authentic in her performance. And she's technically sound. She got 2 in 1 with her. Like, she both. You can feel it, but she knows exactly what she's doing. That's a great combination. Let's keep going.
One night only, that's all you have to spare. One night only.
Child, I stopped it there. But that was so good. Like I said, you can feel what she's singing about. And so I think in that she becomes the character. She becomes who she is on stage or on the screen or what have you, you know? So I really appreciate her authentic artistry that she brings to the stage, to the screen, to my ears, you know, wherever she's gonna be, it's going to be great. And she's so poised. She's just so poised, but so real at the same time. I really enjoy her. I got one more video I want to talk about a little bit with her, so let's do it.
I'm all out of love. What am I without you? I can't be too late. believing for so long. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong. What are we thinking of? What are we thinking of?
Woo, so good. Let's go back and analyze it now.
I'm all out of love.
Love. Instead of love, we would say love. I'm all out of love. But she said, I'm all out of love. She's using acoustics again to play with how she sounds. She's using vowel shaping. She's using vowel manipulation. She's using consonant manipulation. Instead of I'm all out of love. Instead of I'm all out of love. You know, I always tell my clients I prefer clean consonants over hard consonants, because clean consonants give a certain poise to your presentation. Because everything's hard and percussive, it's almost like relax a little bit. Now, depending on the song, it may need to be hard or percussive, but if you're clean, I can still hear every single phoneme, every single sound you're making, but it's clean, it's not overpowering. Because sometimes you can overpressurize consonants to make us sing a little more inefficiently as a result of overpressurizing or pushing too much air and things like that when we do consonants, because consonants require air to execute not only voice, but some of them require voice, but all of them require some sort of air usage, if you will. Whether it's minute or a lot, all they require some form of air shifting or friction. Because you use your air to sing, like to phonate, the last thing you want to do is overuse your air before you even start phonating. Ooh, or you run out too quickly before a big phrase or something. No. You know, so yeah, be mindful of how you shape and how you execute your consonants and how much strength you use behind them, okay? Let's keep going.
What am I without you? I can't be too late. Believing for so long. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong. What are we thinking of? What are we thinking of?
I wanted to get to that. Sorry, I was waiting to get to that part, because what she's doing is she's pulling back volume-wise, but she's still in her chest voice. She's not, what are we thinking of? What are we thinking of? That requires a certain level of respiratory muscle awareness that does not come overnight. People like Celine Dion, people like her, they have a certain level of body use and body awareness and technique awareness that they can just execute this stuff that they sing effortlessly. But if you try to sing their song, woo, you are in for a treat and some work. She's one of those singers that can just, she can pull back, and because pulling back in volume requires body use and body engagement. It's one thing to sing out and just get loud, but it's another thing to pull back intentionally and pull back seamlessly. It's very hard to do. Try it, it's very hard to do. I think the classical is called messa di voce. And I'm classically trained and I should know that. But anyway, so pulling back seamlessly and smoothly is hard to do. I enjoy her thoroughly. I sure do. She is just poised, sophisticated singer. She's just a sophisticated singer. That's a good word. That's a good phrase for her. Among other things, talented, you know, all that stuff. But she is a sophisticated singer. And I appreciate her tenacity in her field. I appreciate her artistic prowess in her field. Yeah, I'm just a huge fan. So, yeah. So what else did she do in the video? Did she do something that you guys kind of picked up on that I kind of missed or anything like that? If she did, put it in the comments below and we can talk about it, okay? Remember to be vocally bold, vocally creative, and vocally aware, but most of all, be vocally you. All right, y'all, until next time. And I'm gonna come back soon, I promise.